Fever guard gives Angel Reese flowers at WNBA All-Star Game amid negativity. One of the greatest parts of the WNBA All-Star Weekend for fans and for players alike is that peers that players have spent their entire careers competing against can become teammates for a day or two. Even for players who are not participating in the All-Star Game but are present at the various events, the neutral territory creates a great atmosphere. Perhaps the biggest rivalry in all of women's basketball right now is that between the Chicago Sky and the Indiana Fever. While these two have been rivals for some time, the Sky drafting Angel Reese and the Fever drafting Caitlin Clark in 2024, who are notorious rivals from their college days, added a fascinating layer to this WNBA rivalry that has only increased with each game played. But that didn't keep Fever guard Sydney Colson from showing Reese love on July 17 during a WNBA All-Star orange carpet reception event. Yahoo Sports posted an X video of Colson speaking to Reese where she said, "We're very happy for you. To see the road from your year 1 to your year 2, you can tell you put in work. And with all of the negativity that you receive, I hope you know that a lot of us, we admire you, how you carry yourself and how you show up all the time. So keep being that." Reese was clearly appreciative of these kind words from Colson. It will be interesting to see the sort of reception Reese receives at the All-Star Game, given that it's on the Indiana Fever's home court. Angel Reese finds her groove in new role with Chicago Sky. Angel Reese is thriving in her new role. Believing Reese's skill set wasn't limited to rebounding, first-year Chicago Sky coach Tyler Marsh has asked the second-year player to be more of a point forward. It's taken a while, but what Marsh saw in Reese is becoming obvious to everyone. "The versatility is definitely something I saw coming into the season," Marsh said. "There are different ways I felt she could be effective, in addition to rebounding and being low post, and I think she's showed this versatility as this year has gone on." Reese is still getting her rebounds. Going into the All-Star break, she leads the WNBA by a lot, with 12.6 boards a game. She's also scoring at a clip comparable to her rookie season with 14 points a game. But she's become a better or more active facilitator. Her 3.8 assists are double what she averaged last year, and she's had 4 or more assists in 6 of her last 9 games. She's got gifts. She's big, strong, and has just a high IQ for the game. And she's competitive, said Minnesota coach Cheryl Reeve, whose Lynx team faced Reese and the Sky 3 times in a 9-day span this month. "You can get really far with a high IQ and being so competitive, and a passion and willingness to improve," Reeve added. And that's what we're seeing from her. Reese is an all-star for a second consecutive season, selected as a reserve for Saturday's game. She's on Team Collier, which Reeve will coach. Marsh, who spent the last 3 seasons as an assistant with the Las Vegas Aces, has said since he arrived that he wants the Sky to play with space and pace. The idea being it will open up the floor and give Chicago multiple options offensively. Reese is a key part of that. She hoovers up pretty much anything around the basket but would usually feed the ball to someone else. Now Marsh tasks her with initiating the offense more, as well as encouraging her to extend her range. Expanding her shot selection was something Reese had focused on during the unrivaled season, training with Nafisa Collier and her husband Alex Bazell, the longtime skills coach for top WNBA and NBA players. Reese also works with Hall of Famer Lisa Leslie, the gold standard for a point forward in the WNBA. The initial results were rough. Reese's shot was off. She went 0 for 8 in the Sky's second game of the season, and her assist-to-turnover ratio was suboptimal. Worse, the transition became even more imperative when veteran point guard Courtney Vandersloot tore her ACL on June 7. But Reese worked at it. And worked at it. And worked at it some more. Slowly things began clicking. She had the first triple-double of her W career on June 15, finishing with 11 points, 13 rebounds and 11 assists against Connecticut. She's already made 4 and taken 19 more three-pointers than she did all last season.